Hey everyone, welcome back to Fantasy Football Friday with Kevin Thomas, and I'm here to help you build your lineup for Sunday's action. We've already had 4 games after the Friday night debacle. Uh, the Jets, I lost that. I had the Jets. I gave out the under. It went over. You win some, you lose some. Two defensive scores, a 99-yard pick six. Wow. We bounced back here Sunday. I made out. I got paid on my Thanksgiving one. I hope you guys watched that show. Those 3 games. Picking Kraft as a tight end for the Packers. He scores a touchdown. That set the tone. Reid also for the Packers. Another touchdown. We nailed a lot of the lower cost guys. And that's what I'm here to do. Give you low end value so then you can plug in the big guys that you want to spend the big money on. For quarterbacks, Will Levis of Tennessee. He's going against Bryce Young. I like both quarterbacks here. The Panthers, they're great against quarterbacks, but Horn's out. They're out about 4 players for this game, and this game's in Tennessee. And on the other side, Bryce Young, he should have a good game here with Adam Thielen. Maybe he runs it a little bit more in this one. Tennessee hasn't been great against quarterbacks. We saw what Lawrence just did, right? Hammer him. But the one I love the best, DTR, Dorian Thompson Robinson of Cleveland. Not a great first game. They won the game, only 160 yards, no touchdowns, interception, ran the ball 3 times. He's in Colorado against the Broncos. Now the Broncos are playing better ball, right? They just beat Buffalo. They're at home. But this kid is a Pac 12 UCLA kid, 6-year senior. He loves being out there. He's in his home. He's comfortable. He's in Colorado. He's played them several times. So I expect good things for him against Denver Broncos. I think another week of preparing. He's going to run the ball more. He's going to hit Cooper a little bit more, get some tight end slants in there, pass to the running backs. And I think this could become a shootout because I don't think that Cleveland defense is going to be as good in Denver. That kind of weighs down on those big guys in that atmosphere. I spent 3 days out there and I had the worst headache of my life. So we got Bryce Young, Will Levis, and I like DTR. Like I said, these are my suggestions. These guys are cheap, and I think these guys can get you 19 to 24 points, and that's what we're looking at the cheap end. Because then the big money, that's where you want to get your paid. Wide receiver, we got Rashid Shaheed of the New Orleans Saints, right? No Michael Thomas. He's out. IR. He has to miss 4 weeks. He's going to step up cheap. Drake London, Atlanta. You can get him pretty cheap as well. Tank Dell, he's up to 6,900, right? The book's out on him. Everyone knows Tank Dell. Well, he's in another rematch with the Jaguars in his first game against them. 5 receptions, 145 yards, touchdown. On the other side of that, Christian Kirk, touchdown, 54 yards. So Christian Kirk gets you maybe 14 points. Tank Dell 17 in this game. But Tank Dell is 6,900, so you have to pay. But that's why I like this other one. A.T. Perry. Who's A.T. Perry? That's right. He's the wide receiver who's taking over for Michael Thomas of the New Orleans Saints. He's fast and he's got good hands. 3,200. You can stack your lineup. You put him in there 3,200. We want a touchdown. He had a touchdown last week. We just need a touchdown from Perry. And wow, we're stacked. Let's get to the running backs. Kyren Williams of the Rams is back. I mean, he's back to the point where they just took Darrell Henderson, who played in 3 games, and just dropped him. Get out of here. We got our guy back. That's impressive. 6,600 for him. That's pretty cheap. Derrick Henry, 6,400. When did you ever go on fantasy and see Derrick Henry so cheap? 6,400. I know he's going against the Panthers, great defense, but like I said, they are missing several players that are out that aren't slated to come back till week 14. I think he could have a big game. Now, one of the big acquisitions you want to look at is Stefon Diggs, 8,800. It works if you go with the cheap quarterback. He's going against the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know if you watched that game against the Chiefs, but there were so many drop balls. Stefon Diggs has hands of gold. Those hands, they're like Velcro hands. He catches everything. He's not talked about like Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson. But Stephon Diggs every year, top five wide receiver, and that Eagles secondary can be had. The Chiefs should have won that game. I had the Eagles, but boy, they shouldn't have won. Stephon Diggs could have a huge game, especially if the Bills are playing from behind. Chiefs defense, 3,100 if you need a defense. Playing the Raiders, 3,100. It works if you use them. So you can go with Stephon Diggs. You can even have Tank Dell in there too. But in that case, if you're going to use those two, then you will have to go with A.T. Perry of the New Orleans Saints. And I think he can get us a touchdown. Uh, I like that one there. And that is about it. Oh, tight ends. Once again, Buffalo Bills, Kincaid. You can get him fairly cheap. Sanu, Kyle Pitts. Both of them for the Atlanta Falcons. I think has more upside. Well, Pitts is the better athlete, but Sanu just seems to have more upside when it comes to scoring. And Derrick Henry of the Patriots. These guys are all affordable. You can throw them in there and still make your lineup work. I went with Kincaid. He was 5,500. But like I said, with Kincaid and Diggs, I had to use A.T. Perry to make it all work. I hope you like this information I'm giving out. I know it was quick. I'm trying to keep the videos as quick as possible, so you keep involved, keep watching. Hey, make sure to come back next Friday for Friday's fantasy. I'm more sophisticated now. My buddy said now that I'm 50, I have to lose the baseball cap. Young people wear those, so I thought a pipe would make me look even better yet. So, as always, good luck. Come on back next Friday for some more fantasy advice.